Smart went crazy, but where did you go? Smart went crazy, but where did you go? Smart.
Alright, so
you want to get into March
let's
Madness?
get into March Madness, man. So Scott, you need to pull up anything on the
No, I'm just will gladly say that you know, my Zags are in the finals. I filled out one bracket this year, which is new because usually I fill out way too many brackets and way too many things and I gamble too much and it's all bad habits that I have. But I filled out one bracket and I picked Gonzaga to win it. And
nice.
They're in the finals tonight, and I'm pumped.
Yeah, man.
So the Bulldogs, the Gonzaga Bulldogs are. It's not really a surprise. This team has been on fire all year. They were the last team to stay undefeated at the end of the year. They were pretty much undefeated for most of the season. In my opinion, this was the #1 seed going into the tournament. South Carolina, though, surprised everybody. They took out Duke. They took out some hard teams.
With the body and able to answer back.
Easy baskets off of those turnovers. And of course, rebound while they're in the zone.
Another three. Williams Goss. Inside. And one. Just play. So much for that sore ankle.
Knocking those babies down.
Now you scored 9 of the last 11 for the Zags. There's Silva. That's what you were talking about, Grant.
Gotta go there.
Williams Goss has Silva on him. Thomas. 3. Deadened off the back of the rim and it falls. Gonzaga 1.
This is a nice pick and pop situation and a duck in.
Williams Goss, Karnowski.
There you go. That's exactly what they prescribe.
And coach, you talk about Karnowski, you got to have strong legs to get 3 bills up in the air, but what a finish, a tremendous pass inside. Williams Goss finding his inside presence.
He's bringing the big cargo.
Man.
Can't leave him.
Good shot. Dip down and out. Look at Dozier.
How about that?
Boy, he jumped right to the spot.
He can also slide his feet on the perimeter. Very versatile defender for the Gonzaga Bulldogs.
Here's Thornwell. Blocked again by Collins. His 6th of the game.
This is the one he's got to make to do any strategy.
Thornwell.
Softly done. Big rebound. And how about that?
It's going to be 1-1 for Tilly with 2.2 seconds to go. Second one, also good.
How about a French souffle?
Inbounds, midcourt. It's ball game. Gonzaga is going to be playing Monday night for the national championship.
Florida, they were the hottest team going into the Final Four, but they lost, and they lost to Gonzaga, the hottest team out. So now we got North Carolina and Gonzaga. Joe and I are North Carolina fans. So I'm
you are?
Of course. I didn't know Carolina. We already said this on the show. So we're rooting for North Carolina.
So let's talk about the last 2 games since we've been
sure.
off. So man, I gotta tell you that Justin Jackson and Joe Barry, that
You want to get open, set a screen.
Here's Barry. How about this? A 3 right away. And a report by Tracy.
Off that low box play and then the duck in by Bell, who rings it. Don't leave him open.
Oh, look at Jackson. The Pac-12 tournament.
And that made them big, and he can stretch the D. Nice entry here to make some patience at the rim. Great look. Jackson. That's great spread. How about Mitch Coleman while we were there? Nice little floater with the left.
Whoa, that's pretty nifty by Jackson that time. Now with 5 to shoot.
No, Jack, that three's got range.
Now he's going to go baseline. Floater. Oh, that was amazing.
He just works on that baby. Can work on this end, I think.
Double up on Bell.
Nice cut by Pritchard, but it's a tiny guy.
And it's Meeks with the ball. Over to Jackson. 3-point shot.
And did you notice May right at the rim, too?
Boy, he's so quick. Jackson. What an answer back.
And you can't leave him alone. When you get that matchup zone defense, you got to find their best shooter, Jackson.
But lack the payoff.
And wide open.
Same spot on the floor. And again, Jackson.
That's when they're at the best, when Berry does that type of thing.
Block that time. Actually hit his elbow. Innes.
Nice
Slices
play,
through the
Jackson.
defenders. No whistle. Off the floor with it. I think Berry touched it last.
Them two are destined on North Carolina for the NBA. I'm talking. Joe Berry is insane. He looks to me like a young Russell Westbrook. I am so excited to see this kid come up. He was smashing threes all day yesterday.
Yeah, he was draining them.
Yep. So I'm very excited to see him play tonight. And then on Gonzaga, I got to give it where credit is due. Scott, maybe you know how to say his name. Permizic Kronkowski.
Yeah, that was close enough. That was
Close
good.
enough. He is the center for Gonzaga.
He's an animal.
This dude is a beast.
Yeah.
Insane
Yeah.
beast. He took a slap in the eye from the South Carolina defenseman, and it was insane. He went off the court for a little bit, came back, and dominated center court. So,
I got to give it to South Carolina, though. They were the team this year that surprised everybody. They knocked off the best teams in the tournament, and then they were down by about 14 to Gonzaga, and they came back and made it an interesting game in the end.
That's hot.
And they almost won, but they ended up losing the Bulldogs.
South Carolina looked great.
They were hot.
Hats off.
Hats off to South Carolina.
Everybody, hats off.
hats off to South Carolina.
Especially for taking
Hats
out
off
Duke
to Oregon as well.
Yeah,
They
Oregon was
stayed,
great.
that was their first appearance in the Final Four.
Yeah, it was
You
so.
know?
I mean, South Carolina. Well, didn't South Carolina like I don't know.
Somewhere around
South Carolina's never made it to the Final Four. Right?
Oregon has never made it.
I don't know how if South Carolina ever made it to the Final Four. That's a good question.
No, Sweden.
They were a 8th seed in their
I
bracket.
think South Carolina doesn't won a game forever. Yeah.
Yeah, no, they were very surprising this year. Very surprising. That's why I brought that up. I actually thought they were going to beat Gonzaga the way they were rolling after knocking off Duke and Florida. I just thought they were going to keep going. But, you know, it happens. That's what Final Four is all about. No one really knows. So the MLB started today. I see Mike Sweeney's in the chat. His Orioles have won today, and the Yankees have lost. So the season is already starting off not too good for us Yankees fans over here. And I'm not liking it. They traded away some good players at the mid-year, at the middle of last season. We'll see what happens, though. Yankees got a pretty good squad. Orioles are winning already. Bumgarner's batting at 1,000. Pitcher for the Giants. NBA, Celtics are back in first place. I think Isaiah Thomas is my MVP. So when you talk about MVP, a lot of people go right to stats. And they say, oh, well, this player has the most points
Pop my
per
shirt
game.
off, man.
This player has the best three-point shooter,
That's
whatever.
nice.
Me, I personally look at who's the best player, most valuable player to their team, and how good did that team finish. So you got the Celtics finishing in first place. Isaiah Thomas is that team. They were nothing. They were nothing last year, and now they're the number 1 seed in the East.
Kicks into the corner. They find guess who open. Back out. Isaiah, 7 on the clock. Yeah. Crowder checks the clock, gets it to Isaiah. Deep 3. Oh! 50 points for Isaiah Thomas.
Look at him come up with the ball here. And then from downtown,
Portis unable to convert. Thomas on the move. Puts the speed on. Thomas. Isaiah Thomas. The both teams taking a deep breath out.
Tremendous action here is that if they're breathless, that's stretch running. There he is again.
1.8. Thomas, played by Butler. Thomas in the paint. Thomas scores. What a move again by Isaiah Thomas.
Unbelievable.
This is
This is
last field
yeah.
goal, yeah.
Look how hard he has to work. I mean, Jimmy Butler is just chasing them all over, bodies them up, and he does the big man kind of.
So I want to talk about NBA real quick.
Yeah, sure.
You know, this guy knows his stuff, man. When it comes to Isaiah Thomas for MVP, I like that a lot.
Yeah, no one's saying that. Everyone's saying.
I also think
Russell
Westbrook
Westbrook is going to get MVP.
I don't think it's a shoo-in at all. I do not believe that there's a shoo-in for MVP.
I agree.
But I do think, I mean, the guy's averaging, what, a triple-double game, and he's unreal. Russell Westbrook.
So is James Harden.
But there's also James Harden and Isaiah Thomas. That's very true.
Especially when it comes to the eye test.
And they're winning. That's the main part.
They're in first place. And when you watch the Celtics, like sit down and watch a Celtics game, it's like watching, it reminds me of Allen Iverson. From the point, takes control, takes it down to the hole, and it's like watching Iverson back in the 90s, man. It's like he brought him back. It's like the reincarnation of Iverson. Watch Isaiah Thomas. That's my pick this year.
Yeah, I'm with you.
So,
I like that.
Getting into the National Basketball Association, we got the Eastern Conference. Celtics are up in the lead on the Eastern Conference. Next comes the Cavs. LeBron James is kind of shit.
Yeah, he's in a little bit of a cold streak.
I don't know what's going on. And then the Raptors are next. So my man Russell, no, that's Thunder. Sorry. The Raptors are next. So those are the three leaders in the Eastern Conference. In the Western Conference, you have the Warriors, Golden State Warriors. Steph Curry is killing it right now. He's amazing. I love him.
Yeah, I like Steph Curry.
And next is the Spurs, and after that is the Rockets.
And also, don't forget about in the East, right at 9th place, trying to get into the playoffs, you got the Bulls. They just won a couple of straight games in a row, and they're fighting. This team makes the playoffs. You got D Wade, you got Rondo, and you got Jimmy Butler. That's a big three right there. They can beat anybody. They've already beat Cleveland this year. That's a team that if they make the 8th seed, you got whoever's in first is going to have a tough first round.
And then, we're going to move on to the NFL. So this is both the NFL and kind of WrestleMania related.
Oh, WrestleMania.
So, yeah. So Gronk on opening day at Fenway Stadium, Gronk, although I hate the Patriots, Gronk is awesome. Everybody's got to admit that. Gronk is definitely awesome.
But he's
funny.
Yeah, he's funny.
So he at opening day at Fenway Park, Gronk went out when what's his face? Kraft handed Brady his stolen jersey back, and Gronk yanked it up and stole it and ran across the
Michael Sweeney said there's no way the Bulls will get swept. You're right. If the Bulls can get in 8th place, there's a chance they can make it far. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
But anyways, and so he stole this jersey from him at Fenway. Cute. That was funny.
Yeah.
And then
he was
at
on
WrestleMania, he smashed Jinder Mahal in order to protect Mojo Rawley, which was pretty funny, I thought.
What's the big news in the WrestleMania?
The Hardy Boys, man. The Hardy Boys.
Dude, I watched it. It was awesome.
Won. Yeah.
Dude, they won the tag. So
the tag team
I'm
champs.
I'm not the biggest on like modern wrestling, but my roommate is a huge wrestling fan, and he's been showing me old matches, and then he's got me prepped for WrestleMania this year. So I watched a lot of wrestling.
It's good entertainment.
And we watched all the classics with the Heartbreak Kid,
Stone Cold and The Rock,
Stone Cold and The Rock,
back
just killing each other.
Yeah.
And I watched WrestleMania with him, and dude, the Hardys came out, and he told me the tag championship's been really weak the past year and a half. And they came out, they were jumping on 20-foot ladders like they used to. Jeff Hardy did the somersault on top of the ladders, crushing dudes. It was awesome, dude.
Yeah.
And it was a ladder match to whoever grabs the belts off the ladders wins.
I used to love those. My favorite. I like them in a cage match.
Yeah, and actually the Hardys ended up winning, but the one thing that I took biggest out of WrestleMania that my heart definitely sank a little bit was the Undertaker.
Oh, how long has he been wrestling for? I don't remember him not wrestling.
Man, I mean,
he's been wrestling
90s.
forever. biggest shock of my life when I watched wrestling was Mankind.
And they put him into the.
Yeah.
Oh my God! He threw him off the table.
And then it turned out they were brothers, and it was just insane.
Yeah, there was like the Kane. Oh, it was
Kane and Undertaker are brothers.
But Mankind was kind of connected with it. It was that dark side of wrestling.
It was just insane.
Yeah. So the Undertaker retired. He kind of did a little send off. He let Roman Reigns win. It was kind of cool. Undertaker's getting old. He's old and getting a little out of shape, but for a 52-year-old man, he's like 7 foot tall. I think it looks great. He ended up taking off his gloves, took off his jacket, he took the hat, he put it down. They had a little send off for him. They still put the music on. He put his hand up. It was awesome, dude. It was cool to be able to watch it. And my sister was there. Kim, our sister, was actually at WrestleMania, so she got to like see a once in a lifetime.
Yeah, I wish I was there for that.
With the Undertaker. But that's all I got. I'm out of here. So
all
you guys
Scott,
are great.
Thanks for stopping in.
Man, appreciate it. You guys
Thanks for
having
stopping
me.
in.
Anytime. You guys make me feel welcome. The politics thing, but you still make me feel really welcome. I appreciate it. I love your guys' show. Thank you for having me. Smart. Should I get smart and crazy or whatever you guys say?
Smart, white, crazy. Get it right, Peter.
Yeah, no.
Stay smart, but most of all, stay crazy.
I'll be crazy. I'll be crazy, all right.
All right, we got another sports we want to talk about, the NFL. Before you get into anything,
Juke sucks. Go Zags. Zags.
I want to talk about.
one more thing, Kelsey Kruger. If you see this, I love you. You're the greatest, and you are the greatest. I just want to make sure she sees it. I feel like I've never talked to Kelsey Kruger.
What? We will post a personal message thanking Kelsey Kruger for all of her hard work.
Yeah.
So.